Recently, we gave you an update about Anthony Joshua's sudden accident that he had in Nigeria. I'm talking about last 2 months, and this particular accident that's a veteran boxer or talented boxer, award-winning heavyweight title boxer Anthony Joshua. The accident that he had, we all saw that it took the lives of his two friends. These were not just ordinary friends. These were people who were also close to Anthony Joshua, and they were even personal trainers of Anthony Joshua. Now, ultimately, their bodies and also their remains were transported to the United Kingdom for burial. But then after a month or so, Anthony Joshua is out here and he is actually explaining the sequence of things. Now, remember, these are guys that used to roll with him wherever he goes. These are guys who were there with him. And on that particular day, when Anthony Joshua was actually moving towards, or was actually heading towards his family house to go and visit his mom, his father, these two guys were also with him in the same car. But ultimately, what happened was that during the voyage, or during the whole process, in the middle of the road, the driver stopped, saying that Anthony Joshua was blocking the side mirror because Anthony Joshua was heavy, he was stout, and then his body had filled almost the entire place. So he was blocking the rear mirror, and the driver was having a hard time seeing the cars and navigating all of that. So Anthony Joshua moved to the back seat where behind the driver, and ultimately immediately the car moved past some few miles. The accident happened, and where Anthony Joshua was sitting, that was the same place that when the accident happened, we realized that it took the life of his friend because he exchanged seats with his friend, and ultimately the friend died on the spot. Now Anthony Joshua is out here, he's speaking. So in this 6 minutes video that we are going to watch, Anthony Joshua, we will hear him crying, wailing, and at a point in time, this is very sad. But then let's hear exactly what Anthony Joshua said. When we come back, we will continue with this particular update.
How's it going, everyone? I trust you're all well. I hope you're all well. So I'm here in front of a camera. Unfortunately, I'm not speaking to all of you people live. If you know my character, I'll much prefer to do that, but there's what I want and then there's reality. So this is the best way I could reach out to all of you far and wide, worldwide, who are showing so much love, care, support through that tragic, traumatic time where we lost Lats and Sina in Nigeria. Look, the last time I spoke to you guys was in Miami. We had so many plans to wrap up 2025, and we were on a mission. We went back home, went to see our families, and everything just got flipped upside on its head. And yeah, it's God's the best planner. We can't plan. We can plan to the best of our capabilities, but that was such an unforeseen circumstance that was out of all of our controls. And not only did I not even want to talk about myself, not only did their parents, their uncles, their cousins, their friends, and myself lose two great men. We lost people that we dearly care about and that have been major players in all of our lives. Major players in all of our lives. It's tough. It's really tough. I'm not gonna sit here and show all of my emotions. I know in today's day and age, it's easy to microanalyze people and pass judgment, but I know what I feel, and that's all that matters to me. I know what my duty is. They're my brothers, they're my friends, first and foremost. Then we became business partners, we became hustlers, we became lieutenants, we became generals, we became everything. We became housemates, we were living together. Do you know what I mean? We it's a shame. But so there's that side of things, and then what can I say? One day my time will come, and I'm not scared either, at all. It's actually comforting knowing that I've got two brothers on the other side. I've lost people before, but I don't think I've lost people like that, my left and my right, you know. Throughout this like journey that I've been on, you know, it's not easy, but I didn't even realize that I'm the big guy, you know what I mean? But I was walking with giants, man, that kept me protected, kept me shielded. But the mission must go on. I understand my duty. I understand like what they wanted to do for their families. So what my goal is to continue to help them achieve their goals. Even though they may not be here in the physical, when I pray at night, when I pray in the morning, I know spiritually they're going to aid me through, because it's not just physical strength that will get me through. It's going to take a lot of strength from the higher power. So I'm going to definitely be saying my prayers, and I'm going to help them fulfill their dreams for their families. Not only me, there's a whole team of us, the whole brotherhood, a whole sisterhood that will be helping fulfill their legacy and fulfill their dreams. But I know in my corner of the world, I know what I'm going to be doing, and I know what we're going to do to continue their, I don't want to say legacy, because I had a lot of those questions during my fight in Miami. How does this affect your legacy? It ain't about legacy, it's just doing what's right. And I know what I'm gonna do what's right for them. I know what I gotta do. So yeah, I'm gonna do what's right by them. I'm gonna do what's right by their family. It's about what's important to me, and they're very important players, very important team members, very important friends, and two of my brothers. So yeah, I don't think I mentioned the love and appreciation. It's all acknowledged by me, by them, by their families. 100% we acknowledged the thousands and maybe going into millions around the world that showed so much love to them both. I still can't get my head around, like, just my two friends, yeah, how popular, like, that's mad to me, because we just grew up like together, and then I'm like, wow, how, you know? Because I've known them as my friends, but they've built such strong characters over the years. So they must have really spent time working on themselves and bettering themselves and becoming the men they were today. And I'm sure their parents 100% are proud of them, because I am. So yeah, I just want to say thank you. We saw the messages, the tweets, the social media, the YouTubes, the prayers. It's all been acknowledged. So yeah, we know what we're gonna do. Mama Lats, Mama Sina, Papa Lats, Papa Sina, one love. You know, out here representing. This message is not only on behalf of me, this is on behalf of their families. We appreciate you so much. Thank you for the love worldwide. Continue, don't let it stop. And for anyone out there that's lost a son, a brother, one love to you, like, yeah. From us to you, we're sending that love straight back. And what more can I say? Thank you.
So that was Anthony Joshua. I mean, for the first time, he's speaking now that these guys that lost their life in the car accident with him, these guys were not just mates, these guys were not just friends, these guys were not just any persons, these guys were brothers, they were family, they were living together, they were business partners. So clearly he is acknowledging what he's lost, and the fact that these are young guys who had families, who had wives, who had children, who had a whole lot of ambition. They were just in their prime, and they lost all within a twinkle of an eye. Just tells us, or just shows the fragility of life. And what more can he say? He's here. Perhaps he was left, or he was spared from this doom, this accident, for a reason, and then he will just continue to do the good works that his friends were doing. Just of Sinat, his friend Sinat and the other guy, they were constantly doing donations, helping orphanage, building schools. Perhaps he's going to continue in that regard. So that is exactly what is really going on in regards with Anthony